Hey guys, it's your girl, Little Miss Mika, aka Scotch Bonnet, aka the most hated little thing in PG County. I'm coming to y'all today with this video, and as y'all see, I have on shades. I'm feeling really emotional about this video that I'm about to do today. This is a serious video and a serious topic. This is going to be like story time, I want to say. But anyway, this story has two messages in it. The first message and the biggest message of the whole story is to be yourself. And the second message that I want to convey to everybody is to not let people in when you're vulnerable. Now, when you're in a vulnerable place in your life, I understand. Some people need their team, some people need their family, some people need their friends, some people need backup. And that's fine. Just don't let no new people in, because when you let new people in when you're vulnerable, you're not paying attention, you're not aware of important things. You're letting little things, little red flags like fly past you. So anyhow, a couple of years back, a family member had gotten into some kind of trouble, and I stepped up as the responsible party to assist in the circumstances, which were not good for me. But of course, me being the type of person I am, I always feel like, oh, if you do dirt, you get dirt. Treat people how you want to be treated, all of that, which, I'm very old right now, and I'm just now realizing that that's a fantasy. But anyhow, back to the story at hand. So when I jumped up to do this a good deed for a family member, it ended up being a nightmare. It ended up being one of the biggest nightmares that I've actually experienced in my life. And if you know me personally, you know that my life has been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of things that I had to go through growing up and stuff. A lot of these people that think they're so tough, they just got tough. Listen, I was born tough. I had to be born tough. I had to be born into the lifestyle that I'm in. Like, not just get bullied and then turn around and now I got some balls. No, like, I didn't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? So I got into the situation, which ended up being a nightmare for me. And, I was just feeling really sad. I was really vulnerable. I was really lonely. I didn't have any support. I didn't even have anybody telling me that what I was doing was a good thing. Like, I didn't, kudos, no nothing, and I was just in a very lonely place in my life. And this person came into my life, just hit me out of the blue one day and was like, did I want to go hang out? And I said, yeah, And once I went out with that person, that night, this person made me feel so comfortable. I was able to finally talk to somebody, have a real conversation with somebody about how I was feeling, the things I was going through, get real feedback, not somebody that was trying to watch what they saying so they could go back behind my back and say this, or just nothing. It was just like a person that was really having really real dialogue with me. Nothing, just nothing fishy. It was just very refreshing. I had a conversation with somebody that was intelligent, that wasn't biased, wasn't connected to any parties in the situation. It was just refreshing. So I was just open to it. It was just like, wow, thank you. You know what I'm saying? As time went on, I started to hang out with this person more and more. But what I noticed is that I was so excited to have a person to finally come to me and want to hang out with me while I was going through this rough time, that I was not being myself. As soon as this person came along and I felt like this person was worthy, this person was worth being in my life, I didn't want to lose this person. This person brought joy to my life, brought positivity to my life, brought support to me. I just did not want to run this person off with the person that everybody makes me out to be. The people don't really like to be around me. They act like I'm just this drama-filled person, got so much going on, this and that, which, okay, fine, cool. But I felt like now that this person was coming in, I did not want this person to see that party that everybody hated so much. When I started hanging with this person, I wanted to be different. I didn't want to be the drama-filled Tamika. I didn't want to be the loud Tamika. I didn't want to be, I just wanted to be opposite. I wanted to be a different person. Somebody that this person could look at me and say, oh, everybody was wrong about this girl. She's really a cool person. You know what I'm saying? She's, that's just what I, wanted. So a lot of times when I was with this person, I was not being myself. I would always try to be very smooth, very easygoing, very passive, because I didn't want to blow up on people. I didn't want to do a lot of the things that I was known for doing. So I tried to be like this very calm person. Just a lot of things that was not myself that I did, because, when people came around me, a lot of people that meant a lot to me, when they got around this person, they did not like this person, and I just didn't even clue into that. It was just like, it didn't matter. This person was down for me, and that's all that mattered. When stuff starts to get rocky is, this person is a very nice person, a very positive person, but at the same time, this person is a very shady person, a very conniving person, a very meticulous person when it comes to drama. Now me, I'm more of a head-on person. If I'm beefing with somebody, if I dislike somebody, we got a problem, we're gonna argue. When we see each other in person, we probably gonna fight. Well, back in my day when I used to fight, I don't fight anymore. I am too lazy, okay? I'm old. But I used to be fighting. We used to be yelling, screaming, online. Even to this day, I still get into people online, and I battle with them online. But this person is such a meticulous thinking person that you would never see this person get out of character. This person will always be behind the scenes making plans and little ways to destroy you or, shade you, in such a professional and classy way. And, I wish that I had the self-control to be able to pull off some of the stuff that this person pulled off, because I sat up there and watched this person, do so much dirt, but I just always felt like, I really like being around this person. I really love the way this person makes me feel when I'm around this person, so I'm going to just disregard what they're doing to everybody else. It won't eventually come to me. I was also noticed that when this person would talk, sometimes we would have serious talks. I would always be praising this person, telling this person how happy I am that have been in my life, and how glad I am that they have come into my life and shown me the finer things. And I'm a real bitch, you know what I'm saying? When I'm appreciative about something or somebody, I can't help but to show it. I can't help it, because I'm such a strong person. I do so much for myself that when somebody just does something for me, I'm just so appreciative. Or I'm so used to getting bad customer service that when I go somewhere and I get customer service, I'm just so grateful. I'm just so thankful. I overtip. So I'm a real person. Like, if I notice the good in somebody and they're treating me good, I'm letting them know that I appreciate it, and I'm doing things to show them that I appreciate it. And that's just how I am. But me and this person will have talks. I will always praise them and tell them how happy I am to have them in my life. And they would say similar things, but sometimes they would say, because sometimes people fall out, or sometimes friendships end. Like, even you and I, like one day you and I could even, and I was so appreciative of this person that I never thought like that. So whenever this person would say that, I would always just try to let it go over my head. I wouldn't clue into it, because I would always think, well, especially on my end, like, I'm going to really try my hardest to do everything I can to keep this friendship or situationship or whatever it is going, because it's really good for me. You know what I'm saying? And I sincerely, on my part, gave it my full 100%. Like I said, I wasn't being myself. I was letting a lot of things that this person did just slide. You know, this person was very overbearing. A lot of times if I wanted to do something or I wanted to carry things a certain type of way, this person would be over top of me like, you know, da, 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 and I would eventually end up going along with the person. You know what I'm saying? And that's, everybody that knows me knows that's not in my character. But again, this is like things that I did because I was just so happy to, you know, have a friend like this. So anyhow, again, a person will say stuff like, either you or not. And you know, as a person would say it, sometimes it would get scary to me, but I would know on my end that I would be the one that's doing everything I can to keep our friendship going because I really like the person. You know what I'm saying? I really have love for the person and respect for the person. One day, this person just did something that I couldn't understand. Now, the person always did things that I just couldn't understand. But it just got to the point one day when this person did something in particular that I just could not understand. And I just couldn't let it go. And it was so confusing to me that I think I shed a tear because I was just so confused. And it was involving another person. And I'm just like, you know, what was that about? What's going on? And when the person came back and gave me these excuses or whatever, I had to realize that at this point, this is when I had to realize when that person was saying the things like, even when you and I, like, it didn't happen yet at this moment, but eventually it could come around to me because I just started to see how ruthless this person really was. And I just needed a break. I needed to back up from this person. I was just lost, you know. So I just decided at that moment, like, no, I got to take a break from this person real quick because I need time to think. You know, this is getting weird. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to take a break from the person, and when I came back, it was only 2 days. But when because I had to really sit back and think of the words that I wanted to say. Again, this is somebody I really had a lot of respect for. This is somebody I really appreciated the situation that we had. So I had to really, this isn't somebody that I wanted to just curse out and do all the hood stuff that I'm used to doing. You know what I'm saying? I was in deep thought about what can I say to this person to express the confusion that I'm feeling like without us getting into it. So I took 2 days to just sit back and chill, to think, you know, not act off impulse, not be myself. And apparently this person just wasn't feeling that. When I did reach back out to this person after 48 hours, it wasn't in a phone call, it was in voice text. The first thing I said, which I can admit I probably should have picked up the phone and called this person, but at this point, things were so shaky. You know, I have a temper. You know, I have anger issues, and again, this person is somebody that I just didn't want to, you know, go there with. So I sent in a voice text, and the first sentence I said in the voice text was, first of all, I'm sorry for not reaching out to you and ignoring you for 2 days. I'm sorry. You know, and then I went on to explain how I felt. I went on to explain my confusion of not understanding why this person is moving the way they move, why they're doing the things that they do. And do you know, this person just never responded back. Now, on one end, it was kind of a relief that the person just never responded back, because I feel like how real of a person I am. The things that I said to this person was not disrespectful, but it is enough to make somebody have to look at themselves in the mirror to figure out what are they really doing, you know. And one thing I had to realize is that, see, a lot of people think that they know me, but they really don't. I grew up different differently from people. I moved and I went to a different school every single year. A lot of the struggles that I had growing up, people have not really had to deal with. And I noticed that the difference between me and people that did not have to move every year, did not have to go to a different school every year, is they build bonds and friendships. And talking behind each other's backs and sleeping with each other's men and doing all the shady stuff that these females do, I had to realize that that's what females do. In the world we live in, that's what females do. That's what a lot of female, when you see all these female cliques and all this stuff, that's because they all take each other's stuff. They all talk behind each other's back and all. And see, me coming from such a different way of life, I just had to learn that that's how females are, and it's just not for me. And I know it's for me, and that's why I'm gonna continue to be myself, late in age. But the kicker is definitely to really not let anybody in when you're vulnerable. A lot of the situations that was the worst for me that I got into is because I let the wrong entity or the wrong person in when I was at a vulnerable moment. And those have been the worst situations for me. So again, be yourself and try, if you can, not to let any new situations or people or anything in your life when you're going through a vulnerable moment, because sometimes you might look at it like, oh, well, this is a gift from God, this is a sign from God or whatever, but it's really just something that's able to slide through the crack because you're not in the right state of mind, and you just want to be careful because sometimes those are the most hardest situations to shake. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching my show. If y'all have any ideas, y'all want to see me do anything, y'all want to come on my show, want me to touch some topics, leave them down in the comments below. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, share. Watch some of my other videos too, guys. Come on, y'all. Let's get these subscribers up. Let's get these views up, okay? Alright, anyhow, it's really late. I need to get in the bed, but I'm about to eat this cake. But anyway, good night. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all so much.